Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. Just wanted to give everyone a quick update. In case you were wondering, post New Year's, what the heck am I doing? Um, well, still, deciding which language to learn. That was kind of my New Year's resolution. You know, Probably gonna go with Italian because, I kind of know more of that than anything else. So, but yeah, the real reason why I'm making this video, about wrapping up a book right here. I just want to talk to you guys about it real quick. Boom, ancient Syria. Sorry for the angle, but yeah, what the hell am I doing reading a book about ancient Syria? There's no real, point reading a book about ancient Syria. I mean, there's 1,000 other things I could read, right? Well, it's a conflict zone right now. You can make it like one good area, and the rest is like, World War II Germany, just crumble. Maybe not now, but it sure was. You guys remember ISIS, all the terrorist stuff? I'm not sure why I'm drawn to conflict zones, but I just find them so fascinating. It just kind of passes the time, and it's like, why are they like this? Well, it turns out they were always conflict zones. Syria, for example, I have an interest because, well, you know, Syria back in the day looked way different. I don't mean just like appearance wise. Like the different civilizations, you had like, Hittites and Lydians and Phrygians, and these are all like, kind of Syrian, not quite Syrian people. They have a name, Indo-Europeans. That's right. So a bunch of Indo-Europeans, like way back when. I'm talking like, years, not caveman far back, but, far enough where, people were civilized and all that stuff. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of people that occupied places like Italy, Spain, and the rest of Europe came from, you guessed it, parts of Syria, ancient Turkey, which was called, Anatolia, Antioch, and a bunch of other names that I'm not going to try and pronounce here because I don't want to lose my audience. But yeah, conflict, a lot of people, pass it around. I mean, Egypt had a cut of Syria. Like I said, you had a lot of Indo-European tribes, them being the Hittites, which, I think were pretty cool people. If you get a chance to look them up. Like I said, they're Indo-European, so, they're kind of like, the pre-European civilizations. I just kind of find it interesting. I don't know. But yeah, just, fascinating history, really advanced civilizations. I mean, not that super advanced, but advanced for that time, I'm saying, in BC. Alexander the Great definitely trekked his way across Syria and everywhere else in the known world for that time. So there was a big Hellenic, big Greek culture in Syria, and you can still see parts of it today. In fact, I'm going to fast forward a little bit when the Romans took hold of Syria. Not so much conquering, but kind of like incorporating the Syrian world into Rome, or vice versa, and that was pretty interesting. Turns out there's a lot of Roman noblemen that were of Syrian descent, or at least partial Syrian descent. One of my favorite emperors married into a noble Syrian tribal family, Septimus Severus, who's actually from North Africa, married a Syrian wife. A clairvoyant actually kind of told him about that, and he made it happen. I know it's weird, but yeah. And it's a shame, because like that part of the world has so much going on about us as, humans, and, if, you want to know more about yourself, it's a shame because, conflict zones and you got to worry about the, like all the landmarks and stuff. Like when these terrorists, start blowing up these, archaeology kind of sites, and just erasing their history, which they should be proud of, and I guess a part of our history too, because everyone came from somewhere else, and You know, it's a shame to see something like that go to waste or be destroyed. But what are you gonna do? Maybe one day there'll be peace there. I don't know. But yeah, I think ancient Syria is pretty interesting. Modern Syria needs a lot of work, but that's for another conversation. But yeah, that's why I read a book about ancient Syria because it just it kind of it related a lot. Like I said, there was a lot of Roman emperors and generals of Syrian descent, like I was saying, and the Byzantines, which are one of my favorite group of people back in the day. A lot of them were incorporated into. A lot of Syrians were incorporated into the Byzantine military, just like the Romans. You had a lot of Roman Syrian archers. You had a Syrian dynasty, believe it or not, that was part of the Byzantine world, and so on and so forth. A lot of good happened there, but a lot of bad at the same time, and it's a great place to start if you're interested in anything Middle Eastern, prehistory stuff. Not nothing recent, but pre-Islamic culture and all that stuff. Because believe it or not, Syria was Christian. Big surprise there, right? A big Greek Orthodox, or just Orthodox in general, population there, and now it's definitely changed, obviously. But like I said, interesting nonetheless. So, my second book, which I got as a Christmas gift, I can't talk. A Christmas gift. Thanks, babe. Let me show you. It's a big one. National Geographic. You ready? Got a lot of pictures. Boom. Covered up the title. The Biblical World. Yes. Alright, so it's not just about Jerusalem, in case you were thinking that. Jordan, the Dead Sea, and everywhere else, I guess, in the Middle East that was significant to the Bible. Now, I'm not a holy roly. Like I said, I'm not a crazy religious guy. I just like knowing, I guess, where it all came from, pretty much. I think if you know history or the past, you'll know yourself a little bit better. And, I mean, anyone can know themselves better just by, I guess, look at the family records or whatever. But something about, digging in your past, not just your past, but, history. It makes you more complete, well-rounded. That's what I think. And to have so much go on in places like Jerusalem and, other parts of the biblical world. I want to know what, started it, how it happened. And, just like I said, it's a conflict zone. And I'm just interested, There's always been fighting there. There's always been different cultures there. And I like to deep dive, kind of like become like a psychologist and see what's going on, the bigger picture. I don't know, that's just me. I find that stuff interesting. But yeah, it's getting harder to read books now. Like I said, responsibility heaven over here. I got a lot going on, and it's hard to keep awake sometimes. It's probably why I'm messing up on some of the words here. But yeah, other than that, everything else is cool. I just wanted to give you an update. One day I hope to do an entire video in a different language. That's going to be an accomplishment. One day, I don't know. But whether it be Italian or Greek, who knows. But I'm going to do it. It might not be anytime soon, but I will do it. It's going to be like a milestone for me, I guess. But yeah, I probably got like one more book, left in me. Probably one more history book, actually, to tell you the truth. It's just, it's not that I'm losing interest. It's just that, like I said, with a lot going on, I'm just tired. I start dozing off. I can't even stay awake to watch a movie anymore. So and these are not all bad things. This is just life. It's just kind of how it is. And yeah, to try and read a book and try to get the focus, it's a little hard. That's why I find myself listening to more and more podcasts. I listen better than I read, I guess. And really thinking about investing in like Audible, you know, because I do kind of want to switch to reading a novel. You know, I love history, I love books about research, but sometimes I like to escape into a fantasy land, you know. Not Lord of the Rings deep, but maybe like Star Wars or something. Just throwing it out there. Um, yeah, so definitely I see that in my foreseeable future, listening to books as opposed to reading them. I don't think it really takes that much away, but you know, some people, you know, are visual readers. You know, they look at something, stays in their head. I hear something, I kind of remember it. You know, it's just kind of how it works for me right now. You know, I mean, it's not gonna be my last book. I probably get, you know, like I said, I got one more in me, but you know, definitely Audible or something close to it. You know, just listening to my books from now on. After obviously these next two books I get, but yeah, that's the direction I'm heading in. So not sure why I made a video on this. I felt like I needed to make a video just to, you know, in case you guys are wondering, hey, is Lou still alive? Yeah, no, I'm still kicking. Just wanted to give you an update, if you guys even care. But yeah, you know, drop me a line sometime, you know, if you feel the need to, you know, want to know a little something about history, maybe, you know, maybe I could spark your interest. I don't know. I've been known to do that sometimes. Alright guys, the next video will be, you know, a little bit more shorter than this, and a little more interesting actually, probably. I'm going to talk about The Mandalorian and The Witcher. Two series, actually. One's on Netflix, one's on Disney Plus. If you could, I don't know, stream them somehow if you don't have either of them streaming services, definitely check them out. The Witcher, you know, I read some of the books, played the games. I'm totally fine with the outcome I got on Netflix. Some people ain't, but I'm just glad it happened. And as far as The Mandalorian, oh my god, if you're a Star Wars fanatic, this is the Star Wars we've been waiting for. Put it that way. Had a very nice, like, Western, kind of like, you know, Clint Eastwood kind of vibe going on. I like it. Actually made me get into Westerns now. I was never into Westerns, but now I'm like, you know, like watching a lot of, you know, spaghetti Westerns, Italian Westerns, to get to feel the grittiness and the punch in the face, you know, stick shooter drawn kind of deal. And it's cool seeing that in a futuristic setting. You know, if you guys know about Star Wars and you know about Boba Fett and the whole bounty hunter Mandalorian thing, and but yeah, I'm gonna save this conversation for another video. So definitely give you guys a little, you know, my 2 cents on those two new series, The Witcher and The Mandalorian, and hopefully they'll go on, you know, season 2 for both of them. Fingers crossed. I mean, I know they're probably in the works. I'm just saying, you know, I think it'd be cool, you know, to talk about, yeah, just, you know, my, what I think of them. I'm sure there's other people that do greater, you know, better jobs at reviewing stuff than me, but, you know, I think anyone's input is kind of important if they're passionate about it. And I'm passionate about, you know, all types of media, whether it be film or radio or even books. Alright guys, well, it's enough of me gabbing here. Thanks for listening. You know, like I said, leave a comment if you want. You know, like my videos sometimes. You could do that, you know. And, yeah, that's all I got. Alright guys, until next time, peace. See you all later.